Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another Wednesday evening with me doing something on this rainy night. Aye, the rain's back again. Anyway, I'll bring the guys in and see who we've got in tonight. And we've got Mark in. We've got Andy in, who might be doing a bit of carving in the background. We've got Mr. 15% himself in, and we've got Dale at Maple Tree Studios.
Hello.
So they're going to be keeping me up to date with the chat and everything. I'll put them back in the background again, and I'll let you see what I'm going to be turning. So there it is, a nice gnarly bit of. Oh, look, you can see all the way through there.
He's got a funnel.
He's got a funnel already before I even start. So that's what I'm going to be doing tonight. This will be the giveaway. So I'm planning on making a vase shape out of this, doing a bit of colouring on there, and putting a bit of gold leaf on as well. So we'll see how that goes.
Is that a funnel or a colander?
Well, hi, exactly. The live will be drawn in a fortnight's time on the 7th of April. And as well as this piece that I'm doing tonight, there will be some Yorkshire Grit and a Yorkshire Grit hat. So there's going to be 2 giveaways on that night. All you have to do is write in the description, not in the live chat tonight, in the description of the video. You have to be a subscriber and write in the description just some comment, not in the description, in the comments. Write in the comments just some comment and have the phrase "Wood Jedi" in there. And then everybody that has made a comment will go into the draw, and whoever wins, and we'll get this piece from tonight. So I'll start turning. Oh no, the piece will start turning. I'm going to stand here. I'm not going to turn. The piece will start turning, and I'll do some shaping on it. And the guys will let me know what's going on in the chat. Lovely.
Shall I do the honours, boys?
Yes.
We have out in the chat, and this is going to have to be quick because people are filling up fast. We have Andy H, Andy Linelli, Benjamin, BFT Turning, Barry Fisher, Brent Bocoff, Brian at Hartwood Turning, Mr. Chris Cute himself, Copperwood Turning, Dave B, David J Heath, David Miller. We have David Vaughan, David Nichol, Douglas Mungham, Henry Morgan, Huey Lewis, Cocker Ian Leonard, James Crawford, Jennifer's Craft and Creation. Is it the real Jennifer? We hope so. Joe Graffello, Joe Scarborough, Lois Bojiga, some chap called Dude from Bude, Mike Hugh from Elmiston, Nick Castle, Peter, the Parkwood Turner, Robert Dolman, Ms. Ruby Clare herself, Sebastian Austin-Hoffer, we have Steve Ash, the Leonard Turner, Steve Ellis, Stuart Imbruglia, oh dear, we have Scott the Blue Light Turner, we have Lewis the Cornet Craftsman, we have Wendy Toonpish Crafts, we have Trevor P. Hobby Turner, we have Wayne Bigfoot Woodcraft, we have Wayne the Wood Turner himself, we have Wybie Woodshed, and the ever lovely Colin from Wood Wizardry. Welcome, everyone.
Howdy.
Wow, that was quick. How are you doing?
73 in already, Wayne.
Excellent. This is another piece I'm fully expecting to fly off the lathe.
Splendid. This is Air Traffic Control, Whitley Bay. He has got permission to take off, Mr. Clasper. Karen Dolman's in the chat. Steve Ellis is in. We have Barry Chitty also coming to the chat. We have Circular Keith by Wood. We have 1 or 2 others coming in. We have Wayne Bigfoot Woodcraft, and we obviously, if Wayne's there, we hope we have the ever lovely Valerie beside him.
Auntie Valerie.
Hi, Wayne and Valerie.
Hello.
Oh my.
You got to speed up a bit, I think.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
So Wayne picked this piece of wood up 200 years ago. It was over a lunch, I believe, with one of the lords of the manor. Wonderful dinner. They did have scones. Controversial. but it's all good.
Yeah, but there's only one conversation you have to have when it comes to scones. Really, only one conversation. Is it jam first or jam after?
First.
Steve Ash is asking, Dale, does that mean I'm Circular Steve by Pies? Steve, I have never met you, sir. You don't have Circular in your name. We're going to suggest that not yet, but if you change your name to Circular Wood by Steve, I'm absolutely certain that's where we'll go with it.
Wendy from Toonfish is in.
Hello, Wendy.
She's not staying, she says, Wayne. She just wanted to pop in and show her support for you hitting the magic 3,500.
Thank you very much, Wendy. Much appreciated.
Oh, Brian of Hartwood Tunnan says, what kind of butter are you putting on those scones?
Buffalo.
Huey Lionheart says, Andy.
Go on, mate.
Huey Lionheart says, Andy, did he get this wood from the Hanging Gardens of Babylon?
No, it was with I forget the chap's name.
I thought it was the leg of the table of the Last Supper.
Alexander Macedonia, or Lek, as we call him around our way.
There's one piece jumped off.
Robert Lapsley's in, and Baz is in from Real Simple Things. Evening, gents.
Bonjour, les buddy.
Woodworm Paul's in. Hi, Woodworm Paul.
Folks,
it's not resin, Wayne, so it's your friend if you go fast.
All hail the Wood Jedi, says Ruby Claire. Will you be leaving a foot on this one? I think it looks great. Congrats on also hitting the 3,000.25k subs. Ooh. Ruby, at the risk of correcting you, he's hit the magic 3,500. Are you leaving a foot, sir?
I haven't decided yet.
What about some toesies if you're not leaving a foot?
Or just the boat.
Yeah. Huey is asking, how about Moses? Was it Moses?
No. He was a lovely chap, you know.
So folks, if you really like... Yes, he's partial to a Parton. Is that boy? If you really like what Wayne's doing, remember, please hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and give that notification bell a ring. That tells the YouTube algorithm you like what he's doing, and it makes sure it recommends that content to you and other people. You have 92 watching, Wayne.
Excellent. Right, what I've done, since how Ruby mentioned the foot, I've brought this in a bit here. I've still left a bit of thickness on there because I'm going to hollow it out, but I have left enough here to put a foot on afterwards if I want to. Now, wow. I'm going to try and hollow this out now. No, I'm not. I'll sand it first. This will be good for a laugh.
Oh, my days.
Good turn daily players in. Hi, Blair.
Good Turn Daily says, oh, wow, Wayne, that's very good. Cool. Congrats on hitting the 3,500.
Thank you.
Look,
Thank
Huey,
you to everybody.
It was actually Troy.
Troy. There we go.
That's where he got the word. We were just trying not to show off, you know. It was part of the horse.
Yeah.
Good man.
John Scarborough says, congratulations on the 3.5k, Wayne. Well deserved.
Thanks to everybody that has subscribed.
Folks, if you want to help Wayne run his channel, give some thoughts to visiting the link in the description or up at the top of the chat to buy him a coffee. What that does is it just makes sure that he gets to spend his pennies on the channel and not necessarily on stocking his wine cellar, which
just to let everybody know that I have changed the amount for the glass of wine, because the last time I tried to change it, I forgot to hit the save button.
Woohoo! He's changed the shelf. He's changed the shelf for the bottle of wine. He's now from kind of the halfway up Tesco shelf now towards the bottom. That's what's going on there. Kind of thing.
But he's decided to put it in the cellar.
Tim from TF Turning's in. Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Barry Wood Creations in. Hi, Barry.
When Dad bought that drill, the first job he did with it was the arc.
Yeah. When I bought this drill, Black & Decker were only black.
Made of stone.
Steve Scott's asking a question. He says he tried to buy Wayne a coffee on his iPad, but nothing happens when he clicks the link. What you can do is you can visit the website, Buy Me a Coffee, Steve, and just type in Wayne the Woodturner. It's actually not Wayne the Woodturner, is it? It's
if you go to the Buy Me a Coffee website, type in Wayne Woodturner, all one word,
and that takes you to the same place.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me put the in for some reason.
Yeah. Benjamin has a question. I was watching Colin Way last night, and he was using the Woodcut Proform, which is a bit like a half ring tool. Makes lovely shavings. Have you ever tried one?
Let's have a look. One.
It's like a shielded hook tool.
Let's see. You mean something like these?
Yeah.
I've only got a few of them.
Lionel's in.
Hello, Lionel.
Terry's in from TJ Turning.
Welsh Terry's in. Hello, Welsh Terry.
He gets about a bit, that bloke, doesn't he?
He does, doesn't he?
All over.
This is my sheep. My sheep is amazing.
Is it?
Of those different types of hollowing tools, I've got to say, and I'll show you it again. I've got to say, I find this one the best one. This is the best one as far as I'm concerned. This was, I think he's from New Zealand. Rolly Monroe does this one.
I have to say, Ruby, I 100% agree with that. She says it's a lovely shape. It's got gorgeous. Love the. Wow, that's just.
Are we talking about Wayne's hands or the piece?
The piece.
We've had previous with DIY Dark Matter in. With the DIY Dark Matter in previously, he likes his hands. So you've got to qualify these things. I thought she meant the piece. SK Craftsman, he says, "Ooh, looks pretty."
How you doing, Steve?
If I decide to leave the foot on, I'll come back and finish that and sand it a bit later. I'm going to try and drill some of this out now. That should be good for a laugh.
All my days.
Ruby has confirmed that she meant both.
Ah, splendid, Ruby, splendid. Moving back on to this. If you're really enjoying what Wayne's doing, Wayne's on all week this week and a little bit of next, aren't you, Wayne?
I am. I think the only day I'm not on this week is actually tomorrow.
Dun, 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 dun.
I think that's the only day I'm not on this week.
Hi, Steve.
There's eye time. There's eye time.
I'm on Friday. I'm on Friday lunchtime. I'm on at 4 o'clock on Saturday on the Virtual Crafty, and I will have a premiere at a different time this week. My premiere. Our clocks are going forward this week, so the time is going to be back in line with the States, and I am changing the time of my premiere to 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. on Sunday night, just before Makers International podcast.
Door 60's in. Hi, Door.
Evening, Door.
How you doing?
Right, so I've turned this down to around about 450. When you're using a drill, it's always best to go at a fairly slow speed.
Sebastian Ossenhofer is asking, has anyone tried to use a laser system for hollowing?
Yes, I've got one.
Phased plasma
I
rifle.
do find the laser doesn't cut very well, though. You definitely need a tool.
Yeah. Personally, I prefer thermal detonators. Ooh. Tune in on Saturday and find out.
Ooh, there you go. Nice plug.
Yeah.
Good link.
Virtual crafty
Already
people.
done it. Alright,
segue.
done it, folks.
Colin Izzard's in. Hi, Colin.
Hello, Colin.
Come and join the festivities all day. All day.
Ruby says she's used the laser system and it works really well.
If I had a laser, I'd attach it to a shark. It'd be much more fun.
Well, there's certainly one way to slow Wayne down.
Yeah, right.
Wayne, turning slow is your friend, okay?
Yeah, doing this it is.
Martin at Woody's Creations then. Hi, Martin.
Martin.
I'll just stop.
Jennifer's saying that Dale, the Maker's Link doesn't work.
It does. Okay, it's taken straight off the site, but we'll check again for you.
So I just checked Wayne's link and it worked. The buy me a coffee one.
Yeah, so did I.
It does. Try again, Jennifer. It definitely just works. I've just confirmed it.
Yep.
Cool. Slow him down by offering him a glass of red, says young Martin. Just a glass? Good lord. Wayne, are you quite frightened right now?
A wee bit, because the drill, apart from being a wee bit off centre there, is only touching on about half of this bit of wood here.
That's a bit punky. Stuff falling out of that.
At least you can see how far down you've drilled.
Yeah, there is that.
There's something about
that. That's cleaning the shavings for you too.
That's the good thing about doing these. You can see where the cutter's going, and the shavings get cleaned out.
Good
Hi,
luck.
Brian.
Oof.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
Oh.
Wayne, you have 109 watching. Folks, if you like what Wayne's doing, hit that thumbs up, give that subscribe button a push, and absolutely ring that notifications bell. That way you'll tell the search engine you like what Wayne's doing and make sure it recommends stuff to you anytime it comes online.
Colin, it's a piece of ash, mate.
Christine and Michael Hesseltine are in. Hi, Christine and Michael.
Hi, Christine and
Christine
Michael.
Christine and Michael say, looks scary to me.
Yeah, you want to be this side.
You wearing a face shield, Wayne?
Yeah.
Martin at Woody's Creation says, bet Drilly would make short work of that. Steve Scott says, looks like a Phil Anderson piece of wood.
It does look like something he would do, yeah.
Looks like something I've taken a hammer to.
Hammer time. Ding, 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 ding. Sorry.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't even attempt to carve that, to be fair.
For some odd reason, it reminds me of a cornetto. You know what I mean? It may just be I've got cornettos in the brain and someone has. Matthew Gallagher Woodtunning's in. He says, that piece is looking great already, Wayne.
Thank you.
It's an exploding Death Star.
We're into solid wood now.
I mean, I can't help myself, but that's what she said.
Oh, that shaving's going to be whippy. One that's sticking out. You see that bit?
Yeah.
Woo! Okay, Andy, there's a TV screen between you and it. You're fine.
Complaining a bit.
Not anymore.
TF Turning says that top bit was edge of the seat stuff. Lol.
Right. Now comes the fun bit. Or should I colour it first?
Well, there's the question.
Or should I wait until I've cleaned the inside out and colour the inside as well?
The advantage to colouring, first is there's more material there and greater structural integrity. The downside is that if it does go bang,
You wasted some colour.
effort. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, with this one, I'm wanting to get the inside coloured black, so I think I'll wait until I get the inside cleaned out first. Right, I'll start off small.
With the 50 pence? Oh, okay, we'll go to the 20 pence first then.
All them
Turn
holes,
this
mate,
speed
you
back
coming
up.
from the side.
Yeah, I wish it was that easy, Jamie.
Can I just say that Steve Ash, the Leonard Turner, is a genius. He said, "Oh, Dale, you need to talk to the cornetto people about Jaffa Cake cornettos." I think that could be genius. Could be absolute genius, Steve.
Benjamin's in. Hi, Ben.
Hello, Ben.
He's been in for a while.
But we do need to talk to the coffee people about Jaffa Cake flavoured coffee because that is absolutely vile.
Radar the Veteran's here. Hi, Radar.
Hey,
And
Radar.
Ian Shed.
Reader.
And Doc Miller.
Hi, Doug.
Oh, hello, Doug.
Hello, Doug.
TF Turning says, hang on. What? Jaffa Cake's cornetto? Sold! Gerard Ignorella is just being evil. He said Marmite cornetto. Bar.
Ooh, Reese's cornetto.
No.
Marmite ice cream.
No.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I could go with that.
My shipment of eggs for Easter arrived the other day.
Cool.
My wife has hidden them, so I don't eat them. So you've got to admire the enthusiasm.
Do you know where you've hidden them, though, Dale?
No, I haven't. I don't know where she's hidden them, but they're in the
she's
house.
hidden
So it does collapse the scope somewhat, but she is very, very inventive.
Right,
She won't have hidden them all together as well. You know
No,
that, don't
she's
you?
not.
So
She's
you'll find
really
one.
clever.
You're like
She's
find
really
one,
clever.
and it'll be like, oh damn it. So if she's put that there, so where's the others? How many in a box? Oh, you're gonna be there a while.
48 per box, and there's a box of cream eggs, and there's a box of Reese's.
Oh,
No, I'm not going to eat them over.
Can I
just
come
one
to your
each
house,
weekend.
please?
You get the idea. Mate, there's an egg hunt coming.
yeah. I want to come to your house.
Douglas Munger reckons he's got them. He's giving them to him.
I reckon he's lying.
Would it be
So
good
you
to
wouldn't
have
be
a-
that
like
mean,
a-
would she?
Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe. Maybe. She's inventive, clever, and slightly evil. Wayne, I'm just talking because I'm quite nervous about what you're doing right now.
You're nervous. Why do you think I'm keeping quiet?
I mean, I just want folks to know that kind of thing. The mouth is going because the bottom is twitching.
113
so we're at the
watching,
50p
Wayne.
stage. 20p, 50p, 20p, 50p. Oh.
5p, 5p, 10p. That's where we're at.
Oh.
I was
Old
just
money
checking
or
on
little
camera
money?
there. I was just checking on camera that you can see where the tool is going.
We
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
can. No, we definitely can. Folks, if you like what Wayne's doing, please hit that thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and give that notification bell a ring. That really helps the search engine for YouTube recommend Wayne's content to you, and make sure you know every time he's got something new coming out, because Wayne is the master of the pop-up cover, like he did last night. So you don't want to miss those. So please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. If you like what Wayne's doing and you think the man's looking very thirsty, you could buy him a glass of wine via the Buy Me a Coffee link at the top of the chat and sitting inside the description for this video.
I'm definitely going to do something easier this on Saturday.
I hope so. Doug Miller says he's been cleaning his workshop for over an hour. Haven't got done with the lavier yet. Feeling he's been turning in Wayne's shop.
Cheers, Doug.
Sounds like a rib shot there, Wayne. I'm not sure. Cornish maids in? You have 118 watching, young man.
Excellent. Thanks, guys.
Hi, Katie.
Hello, Katie.
Yes, that was JP.
Question. Obi-Wan Kenobi, have you ever used the skew for Halloween? Had the suggestion from a club member last year. Think it's a bit scary if you ask me. That's Martin at Woody's Creation.
Okay, Marty at Woody's Creations. Tell that particular member of the club to take up a different hobby, because he obviously doesn't know what he's talking about. Using a skew for Halloween.
Well, it's certainly an approach, isn't it? Not a sensible one, though.
No.
Certainly a way to kill yourself.
It's up there. To only improve on finding new and inventive ways to kill yourself in your workshop by quite literally licking the main supply.
That person didn't also by any chance tell you to turn resin really fast as well, did they? Ask you for a friend.
Just treating that comment with the contempt it deserves.
Right.
T-Pot says, I made a coffee and caramel cake last week. My youngest daughter was my best buddy until it was gone. Yes. Chris is sat next to Katie. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Brian Howard Dunning says, Death Wish.
If you just spray the inside of that white and orange and the outside brown, that can look like a mouldy Cadbury's cream egg.
Chris cleaned his workshop.
Sorry, mate, go on.
Chris cleaned his workshop out today, and he foolishly thought for 1 minute that he had too many blanks. You can never have too many blanks.
I've gone quiet for at least counting to 10 there because I could think of a string of comedy responses to that, Mark.
100%. You might have heard like, no. Hold it in. Inside voice.
The turner was apparently, the individual in question was apparently a turner of some 37 years experience.
Oh, okay. What? Not turning.
Ruby echoes your thoughts. Wayne, she says, Martin, I wouldn't do it. Very dangerous. Mr. Go Compares off to make some comparisons. He says, good night, Wayne. You'll see you guys later.
Cheers, Shug.
Alton Moore's in. Hi, Alton.
Hi, Alton. Priesttown, Woodtown, and Ultima. I mean, it gets better every time he adjusts this thing. It's like Priesttown and Alton. I mean, it's just genius, man.
I definitely need a new cutter on that tool.
You have 112 watching, Wayne. 73 thumbs up. Folks, if you like what Wayne's doing, please, please, please hit that thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and give that notification bell a ring. Somebody's deep breathing into their mic, guys.
Yeah, I can hear somebody too.
Probably
Ooh,
Wayne, because he's got his
ooh.
mask on.
Ah, could be. Luke, I am your father.
It's not me. It's not me. Although I am Luke's father. Don't take that.
Oh dear, I've dropped a thing.
Can you drop your mic a little bit, Wayne?
Yeah.
There you go.
That's looking really cool, man.
Right. I'm going to try the big beast on this,
All right.
but it will probably end up being a wee bit on the aggressive side. But we'll see how we get on.
Oh, hello.
Katie the Cornish maid has this for you, Mark. Mark, I'm still waiting for Chris to do me a cake stand.
He's got no excuse. I've seen the blanks he's got.
Pat Cummings is saying, I'm in awe of Wayne the Wood Jedi's Jedi. Start again. I'm in awe of Wayne the Jedi Master's ability. Douglas Munger has this message for you. He says it's the first time he's seen Wayne's knuckles go white.
Yeah.
John Scarborough suggests that it's a beautiful piece of wood, Wayne. Seems a shame to paint it.
Oh no, with the grain on this, it's going to look even better painted. Or stained, I should say.
Steve Scott says Wayne's not an amateur, he's a professional in disguise.
Right, I need to get my headstock. Tailstock move further back.
Ruby Claire echoes, I think, what most of us are thinking. Folks, I hope you appreciate how challenging that piece is to hollow. I think I understand it very well. Yeah, I think I understand how well it is, and so does various other parts of my body that are clenched up tight, watching every cut.
We've had a super chat from JP Woodwork. He says, you need more music since you're not talking as much.
The music at the moment is going.
We've got a bum note, that's what we're saying.
It's called Raspberries from Wayne the Woodturner.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, in a frog chorus.
I was thinking more bum chorus here, but you just see where I was going. Copper Owl Woodtown says, hi Ruby, Wayne is a Jedi.
What are we doing?
Brian
Folks,
at Heart Woodturner
Wayne's
says
on.
he would have chickened out and put that piece in the wood burner.
Oh no,
Folks.
these are the best bits.
Wayne is obviously on this week again on Friday. He's on the Virtual Craft Festival, link posted on Saturday at, what time is it, Wayne? 4?
4 o'clock I'm on Saturday.
He is a premiere at 9 p.m. on Sunday, and he's back again on Monday lunchtime to give us all another lesson in tournament. Meantime, if you like what he's doing, if you like what he's doing and you do truly appreciate how difficult this is, please, please, please hit that thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and give that notification bell a bit of a ring.
Just getting the sides smoothed out a little bit on this. Just got a little bit there to get smoothed out.
You have 79 likes then. I'm shivering watching this. Wayne. You know, any minute now it just feels like something's going to go clack. Question from young Phil Skull Talk. Is that a homemade tool you're using, Wayne?
Oh no, this is well, it was a gift from somebody, but it's the Robert Sorby Pro Hollower. That's the tool I'm using at the moment. Yeah, that wall thickness is not that bad. Not much further to go, to tell you the truth.
I think the one you were using before that was the Simon Hope one as well, wasn't it?
That's the Simon Hope Hollower. This is the bar that usually goes into the hollowing jig, but he does do a handle for it. So that's what I was using. It's got a very, very small cupped carbide cutter on. That's only a 6mm cupped carbide cutter, but it is extremely aggressive. So you've really got to approach where you're going to cut with care until you just start feeling it cut.
I think he meant the previous one, he says.
Yeah, he meant the one he's using now.
Whoops.
You have 82 thumbs up, Wayne.
Excellent.
We're starting to see that tool much further in now, so you're definitely getting down to the quick.
Even Ruby's saying she's reaching for her face shield.
Yep.
Right, let's see if...
I'm so happy I've got this in a relatively small window. That way it can't jump out through it.
Right, now the thing with the cupped cutters, these types of cutters, is that they are very, very good on end grain, but as you can see on this piece, the grain is basically going everywhere it wants to. But I'll give it a go just to see how it does. Move the tool rest in a wee bit. These can clog up a hell of a lot. That's the only thing about them.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
How you doing?
I have to say that Jennifer's chatting up Mark in the chat. You know, I feel you guys should get a room or a house together.
Oh, wait.
Yep, very aggressive.
Good Lord. Yes, don't use it. Douglas Mungham says, all hail the wood god. Does using the Simon Hope tool twist?
The Simon Hope one? No. Well, which Simon? That Simon Hope one? Oh, yes, the big one. Yes, it does twist because it's just on a round bar, which is why it was made to go in the hollowing jig rather than being just held by hand. The thing we use in this tool is the Robert Sorby one, that it has got a flat on the bottom to go on the tool rest. But I'm just about at the end of the length on this one.
Florida bearded woodworkers then? Priesttown Woodturning Alton Moore says, notice that guys, no one else got a babes suffix. Lol. Question from Ruby. I think it's a statement from Ruby. You could wrap the outside with stretchy stuff, Then the wrap around pallet loads.
Cling film.
Yeah.
Pallet wrap. Yeah.
Clear plastic kitchen wrap.
Duct tape.
Cling film.
Bananas. Oh wait, I've lost it. I'm sure I'm not following the thread now. David Nico says, whatever you do not say the ancient dark magic incantation. Just one more cleaning cut. Stephen Scott says, Wayne, this is getting scary. No calipers? Lewis, the Clongrick Craftsman, is offering this insight. You don't need calipers when there's that many voids.
That's true.
See how we're doing. Oh, we're doing fine, look. It's solid. You see that? Solid. We're fine. Eek.
Bloody hell. Rich the Beard 16's in. Hi, Rich.
Oh,
Feeling
hi,
better now?
Rich.
Hello, mate.
How's the Tootsie young man? Douglas is finding this so scary that he's sitting on the loo.
I got my face shield on.
I've got my goggles on.
Right, I'm just going to...
I've just combed my safety beard. Sorry.
Just going to change
Wait.
the tips on this.
Wayne, can I just chuck my link in for my premiere tonight, please?
Yeah, of course you can. What time is it? Oh, look, we've got plenty of time before Mark's premiere's on.
Thank you.
Not if you've got to glue it back up.
The Beard 16 offers this insight. He says it's crap, meaning it's Tootsie.
Oh. Yeah, man, that's... Yeah, not good, man.
Wayne, I've actually got my eyes shut. Tell me when you get to the end.
The child in me really wants to do something right now.
Well, he stopped turning. Has he? I'm getting out my eyes. Oh, good God! It's still in one place. One piece.
Right,
Lewis says that cut sounds great. Sorry.
I've just got to get a little bit cleaned out just down at the bottom here. And then that should be it.
Famous last words, people. Jamie, Katie's reaching out to you. She says you're quiet both in talking and in volume. Are you feeling okay?
Not really. Still feel tired. I had a trip to the hospital today and they gave me sleeping tablets. I was supposed to have a sleep scan today. And they gave me 3 tablets and I didn't sleep. They kicked in on the way home in the car.
Douglas Miriam says...
Go on.
Go on, Jimmy. No, you mate. Go on. Go.
Basically, the nurse was trying to be polite by telling me it's because I'm a big chap. And I said, it's easy. I said, it's easy to just say I'm fat. I said, I'm not going to be offended. Yeah, bless her. She couldn't say that.
She said, "You've taken on board the Christmas spirit, haven't you?"
Yeah, she said she didn't want to offend me, and Yeah, I'll say it's all right. You can call me fat if you like.
Right. I just want to try and get that nub off the bottom, which is the most difficult part of this.
Sorry. Brian at Howard Turner says he's resorted. I've even get your sawdust up my nose. Look, resorted to ice cream to calm my nerves, says Brian at Howard Turner. The question was fielded for Richard. Did you film it? Richard's laughing and says, no, he didn't film it.
Oh, that's got that. Grand. Now, whoever wins this, I'm afraid the inside is not going to be sanded. Sorry to disappoint.
Hey, you chicken.
Well, you could always make this a practice piece and do another one, Wayne.
Oh, I could. Right, so what I've done now, I've turned the cutter so it's at 45 degrees, so I can try and just see if I can take some of these ridges off the walls there.
Yeah.
One last cut, Ewan.
Wayne Big Feet has got a point. He went, no, Jamie finished you his hour job. Yeah, that's why I'm coming here tonight.
Mike Doyle is saying, Ruby, I put my hand over my eyes as I don't have a shield. Bless you, Ewan. The Beard 16 says, how do we enter to the compo, Wayne?
Right, what you've got to do, Rich, is make a comment on the video, not in the live chat. Make a comment on the video. You've got to be a subscriber, and somewhere in the comment, there's got to be Wood Jedi. Somewhere in the comment.
Wayne Big Feet has put, if I win, it's okay. I've got plenty of wood filler.
Folks, if you like what Wayne's doing, remember, if you realise and appreciate how difficult this is, please hit that thumbs up. If you like what he's doing, hit subscribe and hit that notification bell to make sure the YouTube algorithm knows that you really like his content. And if you're really appreciative, buy the man a wine by clicking the link in the description or at the top of the chat.
Right, I think that'll do.
Aye, laddie, that'll do.
Right,
no,
what I'll
that'll
do
pig,
now,
that'll do.
I'll put some shape into the bottom of this.
Ruby, you have to wait until, because this is live, there isn't comments available until YouTube release the video in a day or so.
Yeah, I'm not. It's not getting drawn tonight. The winner's not getting drawn tonight. The winner is going to get drawn on the 7th of April, which is a fortnight tonight. That's when the winner's going to be drawn. So there'll be two winners of the whatever you want to call it. First one will win this once it's finished, and
the other one win the other side.
And the other winner is going to win some Yorkshire Grit and a Yorkshire Grit hat.
Medova Hadat.
Whoa.
You're at
time, Jamie.
848, young Wayne, with 110 watching, 87 thumbs up, and a number of wines coming your way, I'm led to believe.
Excellent. Cheers, guys.
It's always good to hear.
Nice.
The Cornish maid is asking, is this a religious vase?
Holy. I think that's about the second or third time I've seen that being written in the chat.
Yes, but it was about time if we acknowledged it from someone. And Katie.
No, not
Katie
just Katie that said it.
No, of course. There's quite a few folks said it.
Yeah,
but nonetheless, she says it's very holy. Lol.
Looking not that bad. Let's see how big the part and cut's going to be. Oh, plenty there. I'll start off the part and cut. And a lump jumped out of the foot there, I believe. Yeah, it did. Not to worry.
Do away with the
You're
foot.
joking,
Do away
man.
with the foot. Oh, it's quite attractive. Florida Bearded Woodworker is saying, what do you guys think of this respirator? 3M Papar respirator, VersaFlow powered air purifying respirator kit, TR300N plus HIK.
Me
Usually
idea.
3M's good.
Sounds impressive.
Usually everything 3M is pretty good.
I think we'd have to put under the heading of, we think it's fab. FEB.
David Nichols asking, how is that piece mounted, please, Wayne?
It's mounted in
With
my
full
4-jaw
consent.
chuck. With full consent.
Oh, I know what he's on about.
It's mounted in the 4-jaw chuck on a tenon.
So that's what I can't remember who's just bought them. That's the ones that you have the airflow pack is on the belt. You wear a belt, and then the hose goes up your back.
Oh yeah, a bit like I'm forgetting who used to do them now. A lot of years ago.
Young Daredevil, young skydiving Beard 16 says, question, what colours are you doing it, Wayne?
I'm going to be doing this blue, Richard. I might put a base of black on yet. I haven't decided. But it's going to be blue, and it's going to have either 1 or 2 bands of gilding on there as well.
Florida Beard Worker, for that sort of price, I would expect it to be pretty damn good. Yeah. If I'm honest.
$1,500.
I
think that's the one that Alex Steele uses when he's in his
I think you're right. Actually, Harwood has got one as well. I know.
Yeah.
Scott offers an insight as a paramedic. Scott says the London HEMS unit are using them for the pandemic. So those are, they're using them effectively to even arrest viral spores and water droplets. Malcolm Douglas offers this insight. He says it's the best system you can get, but it's expensive.
Yeah, so you pay for what you get, though, don't you?
Gold Talk goes on to say it's an excellent kit, comfortable, quiet, and the best filters for your lungs.
Right. Okay. What I'll do first, I'll spray the inside. The inside is going to be sprayed black. It doesn't matter if I get a bit of black on the outside, because that'll get sanded off. There we go. No, I'm just going to stick with the blue for the outside.
Florida Bearded Woodworker says Joe Biden's buying it for him.
What blue are we going with, Wayne?
Stone blue from the intrinsic colour range.
Not the darker one, no.
No, not the darker one. I'm just going to stick with this one. I'll maybe sand it back once I put the first coat on. I'll maybe sand it back just to see how much of the grain it gets into, and then put another coat on. Because it's already started. Go on.
I was going to say quite heavy breathing again, Wayne. If you don't need your mask, maybe you can drop your mic.
There you go.
Oh, a bit too far. Nudge up a bit.
Was that Andy trying to speak there?
I think it was young Mr. Page. Folks,
I was thinking do the Okie
Wayne, you have 117 watching.
Excellent. Just do the top as well.
Steve Ellis. Steve Ellis says, Ed Oliver chuck jaws. There's like a bit of paint on his chucks.
Oh yeah,
Out of curiosity, is the UK supposed to be celebrating something today?
Why?
Because there's fireworks going off outside.
Well,
not
as a
as far
year
as
from
I'm
the
aware.
lockdown, year
Wayne's
from the
getting,
lockdown, young Jimmy, yesterday.
they're
Someone
obviously
found out Wayne's
celebrating.
got 3,500 subs.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to say.
They must have heard. Give that a quick dry off.
So, folks, if you like what Wayne's doing, again, please hit that thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and give that notification bell a good ring to make sure you hear whenever Wayne's producing new content and releasing it.
You should
you like
totally
what the man-
soundbite that. Sorry.
If you like what the man's doing, why don't you hit the link down in the description for the video or up at the top of the chat? It's to buy the man a wine. You know, he'll be parched after this. If you really appreciate how complicated and difficult this was, why not buy him a glass of wine to celebrate his success?
Right, I'm just going to knock this back with some 240, just to see what type of effect we get.
You have 115 watching, Wayne. And no, that's the wrong one. If it wasn't for your drilly, where would you be? You'd be in the hospital or infirmary, because you would have to son behind. And that would be a catastrophe if it wasn't for your... Actually, you better keep your hands on your drilly. That's twice I've tried when to do that, and I have to stop and think of the actual next verse. I better write it down.
Right, it has stayed in some of the grain. I'll give it another coat.
Rich has made an interesting point. 3 sleeps until the big day.
Mm-hmm.
Dale's just put the link in. Good timing.
Oh, I saw Richard's comment and I dropped it in right behind it. So perfect timing. Have one of them. Why don't you take that, Biff? Pat Cummings says they only let you buy by the cup. Wayne deserves bottles.
Those cases.
Doing this piece, he does, yeah.
Right then,
You can get
I'll
it
give that a
changed
dry
to
off.
Jaffa cake seepage. Whenever you do this, I imagine you being a hairdresser somewhere, Wayne. You've got the smock and the, you know what I mean, and the hair and the hair dryer kind of thing. You know, oh, it won't be long now. This will look wonderful. You look ravishing in this color. You know.
Right then.
Purple red.
Okay. Gilding. 1 or 2 bands of gilding. What do you reckon?
I'm not sure, to be honest. Why don't you? I mean, the great thing about starting with 2 is you can always go to 3, I guess.
I'm thinking about just putting 1 here, to tell you the truth.
Oh,
I was thinking 1.
good shout. Ryan Howard says 1.
thinking 2 thin ones around the top.
2 thin ones around the top. Well, I'm going to put 1 here anyway. I might get a couple around the top there as well. Just going to mark quickly with a pencil. I'll mark there. Quick mark there. Probably end up with 2. Mark there as well.
How would Mark make a mark if another Mark made a mark before Mark made his mark?
Right.
Katie says she stopped worrying about JP now. She started worrying about Dale.
Thank
That's
you,
all right
Katie.
then.
That is Absolutely, that's very kind of you. No one else does. I'm genuinely touched.
Nobody else said anything.
Yeah. The thing is, Dale is actually genuinely touched anyway, so
Boing. I think I've been dropped on my head several hundred times. Jennifer's birthday is not a big day, Rich. Oh, Jennifer's birthday's on Saturday. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. That may need to get mentioned all day in the crafty. That's what's going to happen there, Jennifer, I think. Douglas says, Dale, yes, you are touched indeed. I concur, young sir, I concur. And it was done without consent, too.
Dale has been touched in other places, but we're not going there.
How are you going to put the gilding on the hole there, Wayne? I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah. This is obviously one I haven't thought out properly.
Ruby's asking, why did you sand back the first colour of the coat of blue?
Because I wanted to see if any of the blue would actually go deeper into with the first coat. With the likes of here, there's a lot of ripple in here. And certainly when you use two colours, the first colour tends to go into the ripple area, so it stands out more. And I was just wanting to see if I could get more depth of blue into that area. That's the only reason. Right, I did put a paintbrush out somewhere. Where did I put that? Right, what I'm going to use, what time are we on anyway?
We are at 2 minutes past 9, sir.
Plenty of time.
Still got plenty of time.
I'm going to take off into the house, guys, alright? I'm struggling to stay awake out here. I'm not really functioning at all.
No problem, Jamie. You carry on.
Alright.
Take care,
Take
Jamie.
it easy,
Take it
everybody.
easy, man.
See you later.
I'll see you in a bit, Jamie.
Yeah, alright, mate. See ya. Bye-bye.
Ta-da.
Sebastian's asking,
Right, so
has anyone tried sandblasting for shapes like this?
yes, it works especially good on ash and really any open grained wood. But what you've got to do, you've got to have a decent sized compressor. And also I would recommend, rather than using an ordinary like oxide sandblasting medium, try getting some glass beads for sandblasting with, because it's a hell of a lot cleaner. If you're in the UK, you can get the glass sandblasting beads from various places, but Machine Mart do them anyway. Now this stuff that I'm putting on, it's gold leaf size. That's what it's called. It's an acrylic size, ready to gild on in about 15 minutes. I will not be leaving this 15 minutes. This is the type of stuff that doesn't really go off. It tends to stay tacky. Now, I have seen people use two-part epoxy for doing this. In fact, Rich was one of them. Rich the Beard times 16. The last time I saw him do some gilding, he used two-part epoxy, and that seemed to work. Right, that'll do for that.
But a much thinner, much thicker bed, though. You know, I mean, the principle of size is it's quite, it's quite soft, viscous, and will settle to a very thin layer
Yeah.
and still retain its adhesion.
Klondike Grassman says, currently there's 107 people deciding where this is going to sit in their home.
Right. I'm using I'm sure this is 24 carat.
For practice,
This is actually from
my.
this is from Joe Sonia's. This one is. So basically what you do is try not to get your fingers actually on the gold leaf. Because your fingers are greasy and the gold leaf might not stick very well. We'll bring that off.
Wayne of the Bigfoot says, "Don't spill glass beads, though. They are lethal. You can't see them, but you'll definitely find them when you're flat on your back after slipping on them."
Damn, didn't want that to happen.
Yeah, it should be okay though.
Where'd I put my brush? I just had that.
Underneath
Where'd I
the
put it?
paper.
It's
Just-
under the
I mean,
gold leaf. On your bed
Stupid
raise.
person. Stupid person.
Is this the blusher one or the highlighter?
Right, this is a blusher one. I have got two new ones which are actually in the house. I forgot to bring them out. But this one is out here anyway. I'll take some more of that. Just cover these areas up that I've missed. Seeing as how the rest of it looks pretty gnarly, I'm not that concerned about the gold leaf looking gnarly as well. The only thing is it goes bloody everywhere.
Highly expensive workshop. There's gold in that there workshop. You have 112 watching, sir, and
Excellent.
it's coming up to 10 past 9.
Right. Hopefully I'll have this finished by about past. I know it's a longer one than the usual, but so I'm changing now to some different gold leaf. These are smaller packs, just to go around the rim. Another one out. It actually cleans up quite easily, this does, once you get it on there.
Zombie Woodturner's in. Hi, Zed.
Hi, Zed.
Yes, Ed.
Hey, man.
Right, so take the tape off.
Zed says, look, wow, looks like Wayne's getting crazy today. Because it's his 3,500 subscriber giveaway piece, Zed. A couple of days when this video comes out on YouTube, if you comment in the comments section with the phrase Wood Jedi, you'll be entered into the possibility of winning this piece.
Put that back there. Let's make that off. Right, I'm just going to get my air gun from my compressor just to give that a quick blow off before I put some lacquer on. What do you reckon, guys? I've gone over the hour.
Looks amazing.
Are you okay, Wayne? I mean, you're right. Are you going to make your way to the
Well, you
end
see,
of this? I mean, do you need to sit
Ri-
down?
Ri- See, Rich usually does 2 hours, and I did less than 2 hours last night on Rich's, so I thought I'd make up for it tonight.
Ah, I can see the logic. See where you're going with that.
Benjamin's asking, he says it would probably be a pain to do, but could you apply the gold leaf to all the live bits?
Yes, I could. It's actually not a bad idea, to tell you the truth. It's something that I'm not going to do tonight, and I'm not going to do on this piece. But yes, you can. You can apply the gold leaf to all the edges. It does work. Right then. Acrylic gloss lacquer I'm using now from Chestnut Products, and this should make it pop a wee bit. Down at the bottom of the foot, and give it a squirt inside.
Really makes
as well.
the blue come forward. It darkens it down and gives it the jewel effect that you were looking for.
Yeah.
Makes really awesome, man.
Right, now I'm not going to take this off the lathe tonight to show you, because I'll be coming back in the morning. I'll let this lacquer dry overnight. I'll come back in the morning. This will have at least another, probably half a dozen, maybe 8 coats of lacquer before it's finished. But there you go, guys. What do you reckon?
Awesome, man.
Very nice indeed. Very nice.
Right, I'll just
Awesome.
move these out of the way, and I'll come and have a sit for 2 minutes.
Is in and Hobby Turner's in.
Move that out the way.
And Beef and Twisted Trees says that Lidl's currently have makeup brushes on offer. So if
Yeah,
you wanna
that's what I
get
got.
into gilding,
No, that's where I got mine from yesterday, Pete. I think it's 2 for £1.65. I got 2 yesterday, but I forgot to bring them out. Right, quick, big overhead. Right, that's showing it. How's it looking? It's looking okay.
stunning.
Lovely.
And that's the zoom view.
Stunningly beautiful.
I'll bring
Bit of a down the tailstock.
down the tailstock. Oh no, that's the VB. That's a VB36. That one, by the way. I've got cameras everywhere now. Isn't this brilliant? Oh, I didn't put the bloody split one on when I was hollowing out. You never told us.
There you go. Look at that.
I forgot you had it.
Anyway, that's me. I'll bring the guys back in. There we go.
I couldn't do a full face shield, but I thought the goggles would protect me.
So, fortnight's time, the winner will be drawn. Like I say, once this comes out, once all the processing's done, and it comes out as a video, I think that usually takes about 24 hours, something like that. You can put comments in. In the comment, if you mention Wood Jedi in the comment, as long as you're a subscriber, you will go into the draw to win this. And if not this, if you don't win this, there is another prize, which is some Yorkshire Grit and a Yorkshire Grit hat. This is not just for UK. This is worldwide. It will get sent out to anywhere in the world. So it's not just for people in the UK. Yeah, Pete's just saying the VB looks like it needs a clean. Pop it in the post and sort it out.
Yes.
Yeah. Right, guys, that's it. I'm off. I'm away in the house to get my proverbial. Just one final look before we go. Put them guys back in the background again. Now you will see this parts of this that staying shiny, and parts of it that have gone a bit dull. That's just because the lacquer is actually soaking into certain parts of the wood. It's nothing to worry about. With the build-up of lacquer, that will eventually go, and it'll all be gloss. Right. What was I going to say there? Oh, Mark's on in half an hour. Mark's got a premiere in half an hour. The notifications just come up. So once you finish here, go and get yourself a cup of tea, glass of beer, glass of wine, use the toilet, whatever, then come back and watch Mark's premiere.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I am going to press the button and go and have. I'll bring the guys back so they can wave ta-ra. I'm going to press the button and then go and have the proverbial glass of wine. And I will see everybody on Friday lunchtime. Bye for now, guys.